You know, we've had King Nasibi, we have the Afro King, and right here I am chilling with the Queen. She is ready herself. How you feeling, baby girl?
I'm feeling good.
You're feeling good, very
Yeah.
confident.
Thank you.
I love it. You know, you're not new to the screens and everything, so you're kind of used to it.
Yeah.
It is something like it's your day, you know, day-to-day life. Yeah, she
Yeah.
loves it. Maybe there's your camera 3. Talk to them. I mean, you've done TV before. You've been on a couple of features here and there. You just give them your own introduction in your own way, beautiful way.
Okay. Hi guys, my name is Nyabiya, and I'm so happy to be on Teen Republic, and I hope that you guys all enjoy this segment of me.
Interesting. Nyabiya. Wait, do you have like when it comes to public speaking, for example, even you're very confident, you know, your voice and everything. Who has taught you all of this?
I wasn't really taught. It just like it's very all natural to me. Like it comes naturally. I feel like for me, like speaking like to a big audience is better than speaking to us like a small group.
Wow.
Like when
Wow, interesting. When you talk about, I've seen you've come with your mom to studio and everything. That goes to show. Is she your best friend?
Yes, I love her so much.
Yeah. Are there bad days maybe at home? Maybe you're mad at her. How do you resolve issues?
We just like to talk it through, and like it's like if you don't argue, like it's not a bad thing to argue sometimes.
Yeah.
It means that you guys are different people, and yeah. So when we argue, we just like to talk it out, and we have like an agreement on like something. Yeah.
Interesting. And so is she your manager right now, or does she help you like with your stuff?
She helps me like to a certain point.
Wow.
Yeah.
And now you were part of Zora in 2022 thereabout.
Yes.
How did you get maybe to land a role?
Okay, so one day my mom called me into my room and she was like, Nyabiya, can you pretend like you're crying and then you found your mom? And I was like, okay. And then so I did it, but at first it was quite difficult because I was laughing. So she sent, I think she sent it to the people who are like casting, and they picked me.
How was it? Were you excited for it?
At first, I was like really confused because I was like, why is she asking me to cry? Yeah, she like wasn't really telling me.
So you cried?
Likes keeping surprises.
You cried?
Yeah, I cried.
Like really, really hard?
Not really hard. I just cried for the camera, then I got over it.
All right.
Yeah.
Interesting. And when we talk about TV, and were you able to like how the initial stages? You know, you were new to it, and then how were you able to cope up with it? Maybe did you have good mentors, or do you have good people who are like taking you through it? How was it?
So yeah, at first it was quite hard. I think like at first I kept on like looking at the cameras, but it kind of like being around so many actors that have done it before, and you're watching them like how they do it.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, so they do it like this, so maybe that's how I'm meant to do it instead of looking at the cameras. Because for some of them, it just like they were acting so naturally. And I was like, okay, maybe if I try harder, it'll like be more natural for me too. And yeah.
Interesting. Now, you have also been featured on BBC on child labor. Talk to me about, like, tell me more about how was it, like, how did you land a role there as well, and how are you also able to balance all of these things?
Okay, so for balancing all these things, I feel like I don't really do these type of stuff on the weekdays. Weekdays are usually for school, homework, exams, tests, and all stuff like that. But on weekends is when like everything is booked and I have to do a lot of stuff. But also on the weekends, I get some leisure time. Like at the end of the day, I get to like relax, watch TV, use my phone and all that stuff. And
the BBC feature.
Oh yeah, the BBC feature. I think my mom just told me one day, I'm not really sure how I got it, but working on it was very like touching for me because as a child too that somewhat worked, I understand that there's a certain point where like there's a difference between something you want to do and something that you've been like told you have to do. because people could say she wanted to do it, but it's like you're persuading them to do it, so it's like you've just made them do it in a way. So like, yeah, I felt like that really touched me because I'm a child too, and like child labor is really such a terrible thing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
What's the one thing you can say you learned from being part of that feature?
I learned that there's kids that are struggling way more than I am, and I'll never understand fully what they're going through because I have been blessed by God to be privileged enough to not have to experience that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, interesting. She's answering questions so well. You guys, zini mimi nasikia peke yangu. I keep on forgetting she's 12. What are your hobbies at home?
I like roller skating. I used to do it, but I sprained my arm doing it, so
Sorry.
I'm a bit wary of it now. I like playing online games. I like listening to musicals and like sing the instrumentals of them.
You've been part of a musical before.
2.
2 musicals.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
So the first one, it was called Sleeping Beauty and the Ugly Truth. I played the role of Maybelline. I was this evil queen. I feel like I could play that character out really well.
Wow.
I'm not evil though.
Oh, you sure?
I'm not evil. But I feel like just like I imagined her to be this like really posh and British person, if you couldn't tell, had a very thick accent.
True.
So that's how I was like, yeah. For the second one, I don't really think it was a musical, but it was Shakespeare's Macbeth, and I played the role of Macduff. I really enjoyed working on that one. I think that one I preferred a bit more than Sleeping Beauty because there was a bit more action. And at the end, I got to do a big sword fight, and I defeated Macbeth, and I crowned the king. Yeah, and I really enjoyed that one.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You know, you're really doing a lot of stuff. Who's the one person maybe you look up to in terms of like maybe acting and stuff, like in the country, maybe in Kenya? Do you have someone?
I don't think I really watch Kenyan shows that like are acting, but I do look up to my friend.
Yeah.
Her name is Angel Atieno. I really love how she acts.
Oh,
And
Angel Atieno. Angel has been here before. Rick Mosingo. Yeah. Angel was here 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Oh.
You guys, na interview wase, labda tamin ile siku nitapata mtoi atakuwa kama nyinyi. Anyway, you never know.
She's one of my closest friends, and I look up to her and how she acts. And yeah.
Now, you have new music that is out, Jiamini. You know, it's really encouraging, you know, Jiamini, like believe in yourself.
Yeah.
Why is it important, especially for, you know, a 12-year-old to believe in themselves?
I feel like believing in yourself at age 12, like from 12 to 13 is like a really important time in your life where you're like, your body's changing and like you'll see things differently and you start thinking about things. So, and like, while your body's changing, you might feel a bit insecure and like your dreams might change, or like you'll push them down because you're like, hey, I'm 13 now, I can't do this anymore, it's for kids, it's for babies. I think that believing in yourself means that you have to have hope in whatever you're doing, no matter how much of an amateur you seem to be. You can always practice and practice and practice to make yourself better. And believing in yourself, I've said this before, believing in yourself also means believing in others and believing in what they want to do and what they believe in, like respecting their choices. 100% I believe in respecting people's beliefs and choices. So it can push, believing in others can also push you to believing in yourself, because you're like, if I believe in them, why shouldn't I believe in myself?
Wow, interesting. Oh, wow. When you know, looking forward, the year is almost ending. You've done all these things. You've been part of a feature. You've done musicals. You have a new song. What's next?
So
what's coming? I can see you're looking at your mom. Like, you know, just tell me. Maybe Hollywood is calling. I don't know.
Okay, so there's this competition
Wow.
in Russia.
Yes.
It's called Our Generation Song Contest. It's from 5th of October to 12th. And I'm going there to represent Kenya.
Hey.
And
Wait, you're going to Russia
yes,
to represent Kenya?
yes.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling so excited and I can't wait to make new friends and memories.
Wow.
Yeah.
She's already 12. She's going to Russia. You see? Anyway, are you like? Do you ever feel like you're really living your dreams, like something that you really want to do, maybe even in your adult life?
Yes, I feel like this is something I want to carry on doing, like singing
Yeah.
and going to competitions. I feel like it's something that I've always wanted to do. And yeah, even from a really young age, I would be like, let's have a song competition. Like, if my friends were to come over to my house, I'd be like, let's have a song competition. And yeah, I love singing so much and I love being on stage.
So will you be representing Kenya as an individual person, or maybe are there others as well?
I'm the only person
You're the only
representing
person?
Kenya. Yeah.
Wow. And how can we support you maybe? Or now, and like guys are watching, how would you like us to support you?
So there is this voting thing. So there's two types of votings. There's the jury voting and the audience voting. If you would like to vote for me, there's this code or link. It's *250 *30 hash.
*250
*30
*30 hash.
Hash.
Can we have that on our screen though? *250 *30 hash for guys to support. I'm sure it's gonna be take what to say in on our screen. So that's how we can be able to vote for you.
Yeah.
And maybe once you win, what do you take home, or are you given like a big trophy?
Yes. So I watched last year's theme, and it was like a globe thing, and it was quite big. It looked quite heavy. So yeah, I'm really excited to see if I win.
And once I'm sure itakamna dos, itakamna pesa.
I'm not very sure.
Lazima pesa, lazima apatiwe mtoto. Mkenya hizi na Russia mtu wake kumpatia pesa. Come on, you guys, so much talent that is right here. I mean, congratulations on your wins, and I wish you all the best and safe travels as you travel to Russia. And yeah, we're here to support you. We have your music as well, so continue. Anytime you have more releases, to me, and we're going to support you. All right?
Okay.
You good?
Yeah.
All right. Wait, I want to know. In school, in school, how do your friends take it? One bit.
Okay. My friends are really supportive of me, but they support me in the form of like teasing, and they like sing the song a bit, and they'll do the dance they've seen on TikTok.
Yes.
Yeah, they'll tease me a bit for it, but I know they just really like support me and want me to win.
Do you have maybe a couple of friends that you want to shout out?
Okay, yeah. Brianna, Alma, Fatma. Hi, guys.
You hear Brianna, Alma, Fatma. Anyway, big shout out. We love you guys so much. And, it's amazing to have good friends that support you.
Yeah.
Yeah? Interesting. And all the best once again as you go to Russia. And you guys, please support her. Vote for her, *250 *30 hash. Right?
Yeah.
Exactly. There it is right here on Teen Republic. And we have to wish you all the best. Yes, that is the golden voice of Syekei, Nyabiya. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right. DJ Rick Mo, please take it away.